same reason why porn is such a huge problem in our society.
True.
It is.
Absolutely.
It's like you um if you've seen porn ever.
I mean, okay.
I watch
Yeah,
porn,
yeah.
but I don't watch porn.
I don't indulge in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever you're feeding, right? The best way for you to know that what you see is directly impacting your brain is through porn. Because you see something and now you want to try to explore on that. It's like,
Seek it.
yeah, don't. So make sure, if you want to become like a good podcaster, right? Get into the fine schematics of podcasting.
Podcasting.
Okay. Like if I were you, again, I don't know anything about the podcasting business, right? But since we spoke about it a little bit
Yeah.
early in the morning, the way I would want to do is, okay, if I'm watching a podcast, okay, I'm going to observe this podcaster for like 3 episodes, okay, and I'm going to see if they have like a set format. I'm going to see like what's their studio setup like. I'm going to see if they have like background music. What's their animation procedure like? Those are the things that you want to focus on, right? Sure, content is important, but is it conducive to your goal? Because
Correct.
if you want to be on the other side of it, you want to observe the fine schematics.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think you want to break it down in those terms so that you can be further closer to your goals and
Definitely.
then farther away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I completely agree. I've always been this um analytical minded. Like, my podcast is one of my passion projects. The other one is like I want to be a director, and
Mhm.
I used to write down the movies that I saw, what I liked, what I didn't like,
Mhm.
and amongst what I didn't like, what I personally would have done to make it better. And then I had few, I wouldn't say formulas, but I had few theories like this is why a movie is going to be good. Like, why, if I pick like 50 good movies and 50 bad movies based on my taste,
Mhm.
what these 50 have in common
Right.
versus what this 50 doesn't. So I,
Yeah.
I tried to dissect a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but
It's both. It's both.
right? You get it the other side of it
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
But then the key point that I'm trying to say is whatever content that you're watching, it is food for your brain.
Everything. Good, bad, ugly, everything.
Everything. Right? So pay keen observation. And then don't go for clickbaits.
Hmm.
They always want to have like a catchy title so that
Right,
it
right.
captures you
Absolutely.
and everything. I would say if have like dedicated podcasters who you're going to observe.
Right.
And then just say, okay, this week I'm going to say I'm going to see like 3 podcasts,
Podcast from him.
and then I'm going to make notes of it, and then I'm going to switch over to another person instead of like infinitely just going through that.
Sure.
That would probably be my
No,
advice.
definitely. I definitely take your advice on that. It's interesting, like when we both met in the gym. I don't know if I told you the story, right? I have my hair up and he has his hair down, but someone in the gym recently asked if we both are brothers, and in fact if both are twins.
Oh wow, okay, I can definitely see that though.
He's like, "Is that your twin brother? Was that you working out?" And I clearly know because I didn't go to gym for a couple months, and I
Right.
knew that he was referring to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, no, he's my friend. He's like, "Oh my god, you both look like, are you related or something?"
yeah.
Like, no, it's the same southern part of India.
I think we should give a close. Hey, so I think that's how it looks
Yeah,
like.
it does. It
Yeah.
does. It definitely does. Um, so when I approached you, I was like, so I said hi, and I came back. I'm like, wait, I know he knows a lot about yoga. We've spoken a lot when we were stretching about Kegels, and
Yep.
you have educated me like when I was stretching, what's the right way to stretch. So I really wanted to have you on podcast, and it was like amazing that you also said yes and you loved the idea.
Mhm.
The one thing that really struck is usually what I do in my podcast is I try to craft my podcast based on what the guest wants. And most of my guests, like, they like to have the questions before. Sometimes they at least want to know like what are my thought process of questions, like, roughly. It's not like scripted one, but roughly, okay, I want to talk about 10 topics. These are the 10 topics that I want to talk about. When I asked you the same thing, you said, no, Raghu, don't do anything. I want you to just know what basics of yoga is, but I want you to come with blank mind,
Right.
right? And why was that? Why did you say that sentence? I didn't want to ask you before because I wanted to ask you on spot here. Why was that blankness important? You clearly mentioned come with blank mind, Raghu.
So that's a beautiful question. Man, wow, what a beautiful way to ask that, right? I'm going to try to give it an as creative. way as I could
Yeah.
match up to your answer, right? At some level, what we are doing is knowledgeable art.
Correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We are painting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to paint on something that is already painted, or do you want a blank canvas?
I want a complete blank canvas so I can express myself.
That's exactly what we did.
Wow. Wow. Okay. It's a beautiful artistic way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think what also happens is, if you gave me the questions
Mm-hmm.
before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would want to decorate it in a certain way, and the spontaneity of that is lost.
Mm.
And for anyone who know me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm a spontaneous person. I like to just get into my zone at that moment and then get the answer. Like the answers that if you ask me the same exact questions tomorrow, the answers might be completely different.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe that whatever is the answers that I gave could be a bit of my experience, but it's also something else talking through me.
Mm-hmm.
It's difficult to explain that, right? It's like when I say that innate kundalini or
Mm-hmm.
chit shakti, right? That's what I refer to, right? Today the answers they happen to be like this. Maybe because today this is exactly what you and the viewers needed to hear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow the answers could be completely different. Tomorrow, if you ask me, hey, is Kundalini energy need to have like certain rules and everything? I'd be like, absolutely. Who the heck are you to follow Kundalini energy without even getting initiated?
Yeah.
So, but I, I don't think I would say that. But I'm just giving an
Yeah,
example.
you're giving an example.
It changes. The consciousness is free. So let
Exactly.
it go through its own freedom.
Yeah. What is that quote? No same man enters the same river twice.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep. Yep.
It's amazing. I love that quote. Knowing you and like I've learned a lot from you and I've learned a lot from myself too.
Oh,
Like
that's beautiful.
that's like really it's I've learned a lot. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. It
Me
was
too. Me
amazing.
too. Yep.